Yet again, I am very late, very sorry about it, and still want to do this. So, let's do it. Roll intro. Greetings, geeks and geek girls. It is me. I'm back for Legacies, Episode 3, Salvatore, the musical. Again, I have to preface this by saying sorry this is late. This last week, specifically, has been a little draining on me. Nothing bad. I don't have the you-know-what, but still. Also, I didn't cover last week because I was also feeling this kind of last week, but also because I didn't feel like there was much I could say about it. I mean, it was just simply them writing off Raph, which I feel like was a leftover from last season, and only because they don't know what to do with him anymore. Which is a shame because now we don't have Jed is the closest thing that we have to a regular cast member who is a wolf. This episode, because it revolved around the musical, is going to be kind of a little bit shorter of a review. Also, full disclosure, I know about several things through a couple wikis and them referencing it, but I've never actually watched a full season of Vampire Diaries, which that's what this is referencing a lot. Again, sorry. But before I go into further detail, spoiler alert, if you guys haven't seen the episode, go watch it, then come back and tell me what you think in the comments down below. So, main plot about this is a new guidance counselor comes in, and suspiciously everybody knows him. Like, they've known him all their life. And he helps the school and Landon specifically to put on this musical, gets Rick out of the picture, and we soon find out that he is. And they've elected to go for the Pan, who isn't a god, but still a very strong, powerful, fairy-like creature. And the necromancer sent him to the school to distract them from his evil plan. They all have their own little individual things going on, with Hope and Landon having some troubles because of both of them and their insecurities, not talking to each other about their insecurities. Lizzie is takes up the role of Bonnie. No, not Bonnie. Caroline, her mother, because of course, she's like this show's Caroline. She initially goes with it, but then is very insecure about it and about her changing and also not living up to her mom's perfect image and the woman that she looks up to, filling her shoes. Meanwhile, her sister, Jo, is taking up the role of Elena because obviously Jo is like the most talented out of all of them, and also she looks kind of like Elena, especially when they like put her in that leather jacket and do her hair that way. And they all have their own personal foibles and stories going on during all of this. And of course, everyone can sing. We find out specifically this time around about how Jed can sing, and so can Lizzie. And they both have very unique, cool voices, by the way. Anywho, they go and they do the musical, and it goes off without a hitch. And Pan, we find out that his two things that he knows how to do best are split people up, but also pull them together. And being engrossed in the school, he couldn't help but pull people together. And he's telling this to MG because poor MG really didn't have a place in the musical, so the storyline that they gave him was that he kept trying to figure out who the monster was, because Alyssa warned him about there being a monster, so he kept trying to figure out who it is, and Pan kept saying, it's me, but then MG would immediately forget, and it was a funny but unnecessary subplot, which has a horrible ending, because the way that they end his story is Pan leaves, which I was like, we don't have Emma anymore, so why don't you stay and actually be a guidance counselor? That would have been awesome. But no, instead, I believe the necromancer kills him at the end of the episode, or a guy who looks like him. And then, of course, MG, being the hero that he is, runs in and tries to save Alyssa. And Alyssa, being the biatch that she is, puts him to sleep because they needed a vampire for their ritual. Which I hope this does not mean that MG is going to be in danger. Because I would hate to see that because I love MG. He's like my favorite character on the show, so please do not kill him. Although, also, I wonder if him being a Reaper is going to come into play with it and going to be something that they don't expect. This could go so many bad ways for MG. Anyway, that's where they end him. Hope and Landon get back together, realize their insecurities about being together and apologizing to each other. Lizzie gets a letter from her mom, which helps give her confidence and all that. Joe is basically... They hint at her and I forgot her name now. I'm sorry, but the vampire chick that used to babysit Joe. They bring up the age difference thing and how it's kind of weird, but then they also kind of hint that they will become a thing. But also, they blatantly say that they're both going to be leaving. Maybe not together, but they're both going to be leaving for a little bit. Reel from everything and realize who they are as people now that they've changed. That'll be interesting. That was mainly the episode. There were a lot of, jabs at... I could obviously tell that there were a lot of fun jabs at Vampire Diaries. Like the stuff with Rick and Bonnie. I didn't get all of them because, like I said, I still understood a couple of references. Captain America. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Next time you see me will be for, probably, if I can do it, a Friday review of next week's Legacies. Also, I don't know if Superman and Lois comes back this week or next week, but no matter when it comes back, I'll be covering it. But that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time, and beyond.